Prologue. Welcome, my friends, fans of Elvis Aaron Presley. Today you will all be given an incredible gift. Yes, I will reveal a message seen by millions who have passed through the gates of Graceland for more than 35 years. And yet that message has been misread by all. This will be my gift, given anonymously, as I desire no notoriety, no fortune, no fame. For I am an old man, satisfied with years, but motivated by love to tell you my story. It is an incredible story. Yes, it is. The last story you need read, for it is the final curtain, a love story untold. What will this incredible story reveal? Listen to this sample review, for it says much.
I've been putting off this review because Elvis still, perhaps even more now than when I was younger, breaks my heart. It's a sort of melancholy one feels when truth, either through prayer or experience or just some epiphany, finally hits you right between the eyes. Your reaction is usually to break down all superficial barriers of self-rationalization, finding yourself completely vulnerable and at once authentic. Elvis was a unique spiritual soul that will always give him longevity and love. He could, through his music, especially his gospels, break down the human heart and pour over it the healing salve of real love. That is because music to Elvis was a prayer, not only for himself but for all. He was and is a touched soul, and he was more than generous with this grace. I loved this book because it is the only written story, and it is a mystery, whose focus was altogether on this rare fairy tale called Grace in Elvis's life. Yes, it has a deceptive simplicity, a common-sense answer to long-standing practical questions. But if one can inculcate his mind and spirit into the depth, the dark room, one will find the pure joy of a parable. And as our Lord manifested constantly, there is much light from that candle within the simplicity of a parable, for those who have eyes to see. Don't let a naysayer who has superficially read this book discourage you from discovering the real gem that it is. And personally, I have no doubt Elvis is smiling and grateful.
Thank you, Miss Bonnie, for that beautiful expression of love. And now a little about me, your author. I am Friend from Yesteryear. Many have wondered, who is Friend from Yesteryear? The answer is simple. I am simply a friend from yesteryear. I am no one special. I am only a voice from bygone days. My purpose is to provide light. You might compare me to one lonely candle burning in a darkened room. By means of the light from that candle, you will be able to see and understand the message Elvis left us all. But beware, as your motive for this knowledge must be pure. If not, then the light from that symbolic candle will be blinding. Yes, Elvis was a smart man who loved to play tricks on his friends. But with this cryptic message, Elvis would have the final laugh on all those who had given him grief and turned out to be false friends during his short life. Yes, my friends, he who laughs last laughs best. Yes, Elvis's message reveals much and gives us insight. For many today claim to have been former close friends with Elvis Presley, and obviously some were. But did they remain true friends, or was Elvis used by all, then and now, as a cash cow. This message will also allow us to see if there are any left today who truly are, or ever really were, true friends of Elvis Aaron Presley. Yes, if your heart is pure, you will rejoice when you receive this unbelievable revelation, as the final curtain is lifted by Elvis himself to expose the truth. Indeed, there have been many books written about Elvis Aaron Presley, some good, many bad. The Final Curtain, A Love Story Untold, is the first and only book that dares to bring to light the message Elvis was sending to all his true fans during the last year of his life, 1977. And this message he revealed throughout his entire 1977 Final Curtain concert series. But the message has been kept secret for decades. Happily for the fans, it is finally being told, but even more importantly, explained. Remember, most of us fans are aware that Elvis Presley Enterprises, EPE, will not allow the 1977 Final Curtain concert series to be released to the public. The big question is, why? The answer will be upsetting, but my story will bring relief to your hearts. Yes, you will shed a tear, but at the end, I promise, you will stand up and cheer, as your eyes of discernment will be opened to a factual reality that no one dares tell, nor can they deny. Yes, in the end, you will need not despair, for you will finally understand the truth, as the final curtain, A Love Story Untold, will unveil. It has taken more than 35 years for this to be understood. I know you will be amazed and joyfully surprised. Now you may be wondering, friend from yesteryear, how will you accomplish this? Very simply, my friends, by means of a fictional story. But rest assured, the underlying message is non-fiction. Pay close attention, listen carefully. You're in for one beautiful surprise. I wish you success on your journey, but be careful of whom you trust. Our characters in this story are individuals who carry serious excess baggage, so don't jump to conclusions until you have heard the final story. Welcome to The Final Curtain, A Love Story Untold. This is the third and final edition of a 3-part series. Let me now state the following. In no way will this book bring any disrespect to the Presley family, nor will it say anything to tarnish the image of the man who gave it all, right to the end, our friend Elvis Aaron Presley, indeed the king of rock and roll.